The cast members of 90 Day Fiancé have to deal with a lot, trying to make things work in their long-distance engagements and planning their futures, complicated by the K-1 visa process in the United States. Naturally, moms often play an integral role in the cast members' lives. Some meddle and make things more difficult, while others are more supportive, doing what they can to help their children. Like the cast members themselves, their moms have all different personalities and ways of being involved in their children's lives. While many of them stand in their kids' way and become insufferable villains, some of the more loving mothers from the franchise become fan-favorite characters. Karen Everett, Chantal's mom. Chantal and Pedro are some of the most talked about couples in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise due to the constant drama between their families. They may be considered one of the fakest couples, but fans loved the chaos, and they were given their own spin-off, The Family Chantal. Included in the cast is Chantal's mother Karen. Karen is mostly known for meddling in her children's lives, with Distractify reporting that she would resort to drastic measures like hiring private investigators to look into the lives of her children's partners. She has a very no-nonsense attitude and doesn't believe that the people her children date should keep secrets from them. If they're hiding anything, Karen will be sure to find it and let her children know. While she does tend to go to extremes, she obviously loves her children and will support them however she can. Young, Jihoon's mom. Jihoon and Devon's relationship was chronicled in 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, with the couple going back and forth between Utah and Korea. Eventually, the two settled in Korea with their son and Devon's daughter. Although Jihoon was worried about how Devon would get along with his mother Young, everything went well. Young accepted Devon and was welcoming to her and Drusilla. She even took Devon's side when the two argued over their financial issues, telling Jihoon it was his responsibility to be able to provide for his family. Anna, Alina's mom. Alina and Steven are one of the new couples featured on the current season of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. The two met on a language exchange site when Steven was preparing for a mission trip in Russia and quickly fell in love. However, there's been a bit of tension in their relationship. In a cringe-worthy moment, 90 Day Fiancé moment during a meal, Steven told Alina she couldn't have a sip of her mom's coffee. Alina retorted by saying that he didn't honor his commitment to stay chaste. Steven doubled down on the inappropriate comments, telling Anna she should consider becoming Mormon since Alina is planning to be baptized. Anna let him know she didn't approve of his conversion attempt and advised her daughter not to be with someone who expects her to honor commitments when they can't do it themselves. Jane, Erica's mom. Australian photographer Erica's first and last appearance was on the 4th season of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. She and her ex-girlfriend Stephanie were the first same-sex couple to appear in the franchise, with both of them being bisexual. A point of tension between the two of them was coming out to their parents. Viewers didn't see as much of Erica's parents as they did Stephanie's mom, but her mom Jane was a highlight. Not only is she accepting of Erica's quirky personality, but she's also warm and welcoming to Stephanie. Jane was supportive of her daughter when she came out as bisexual, saying she had a feeling she identified as such. She and her husband said it's not a big deal, it's simply a part of who Erica is as a person, and that they love her no matter what. Rajana, Tanya's mom. Tanya and Sinjin have had their share of struggles on the series, between Tanya leaving for work for a month during Sinjin's stay in America, and Sinjin having trouble finding work. Tanya's mom Rajana not only accepted Sinjin as her fiancé, but offered to let the couple stay in her repurposed shed and use her house for amenities like cooking and showering. Of course, he could just sit around and do nothing, so when Tanya was away, she made sure to put him to work. She also stood by her daughter when the couple discussed working and financial issues. Overall, Regina is a supportive mother who doesn't mess around when it comes to her children. Lisa, Kalani's mom. Kalani has had no shortage of drama during her in the franchise, dealing with husband as well as immaturity, and near constant fights with his mom Lucina and sister Tammy. She found a source of support in her mom Lisa. While Lisa isn't as well as biggest fan, she allows the couple to live with her until they're able to support themselves. She gives Kalani advice and support as she navigates her relationship, and steps in with Lucina, insists that he support her and his sister Tammy rather than his own family. Eventually, the couple does have to move, as Lisa wants to be closer to Lo, but she still supports her daughter in any way she can. Gwen, Jovi's mom. Jovi first appeared on the 8th season of 90 Day Fiancé, which followed his relationship with his Ukrainian fiancée Yara. The two quickly clashed when Yara voiced her dislike of New Orleans and Jovi's excessive partying. Yara found an ally in Jovi's mom Gwen, who agreed that Jovi needed to stop focusing so much on partying and pay more attention to their relationship. Gwen also helped Yara during her pregnancy, as Jovi was traveling for work through most of it, helping with a baby shower and preparing for their daughter Mila's arrival. She also helped Yara look for an apartment for her growing family to live in. Janice, Ariella's mom. Ariella left her privileged life behind to start anew in Ethiopia with her fiancé Biniam. When she left, she was pregnant with her first child, his second, and planned to give birth and raise the baby there with him, as she believes a child needs both parents in their life. As she prepares for the trip, Ariella's mom Janice can't help but worry. Ariella wants to give birth in Ethiopia, where they don't have as many resources as American hospitals. She's especially worried because Ari returned to America when she was 3 months pregnant to receive prenatal care, so she's concerned about how the delivery will go. Janice also stands by her daughter when she worries about Biniam's behavior, while she's in America getting hernia surgery for their son Avil. She encourages him to be honest with Ari about what he's up to, advising them to work on their communication. Magda, Stephanie's mom. Stephanie may be considered one of the most cringe-worthy and annoying cast members, but her mother Magda is more well-liked. She's very concerned about her daughter, but also very caring and supportive. Although she doesn't quite understand bisexuality, when Stephanie comes out to her, she accepts her daughter for who she is and supports her with any partner, as long as she's happy and being treated well. She also voiced concern when her daughter travels to Australia, as she didn't know much about her short-lived 90 Day Fiancé relationship with Erica, or why Stephanie is so keen to see her. Virginia, Armando's mom. Considered one of the best 90 Day Fiancé couples, Armando and Kenny are the first gay couple in the franchise. They've both hidden their sexuality from their families, getting married to women and having children. However, they eventually have to live as they truly are. Virginia is supportive of Armando and his young daughter Hannah after the tragic passing of his ex-wife. She didn't initially take his coming out well, but eventually grew to support him and his relationship with Kenny, declaring that she could never stop loving her son. She got along well with Kenny and his family and encouraged Armando's father to attend the wedding.